So Pyke, believe it or not, is actually a support, which is extremely hard to believe considering his kit is so centralized around being aggressive, getting kills, and you actually want to tell your team, yo, give me the kill so we can share the profits. He's very, very aggressive. He wants to get in your face, stun you, kill you, and get out. And there's a good chance either you're gonna die or he's gonna die. It's not only like you have another Soraka in your lane or a Janna in your lane. You have someone who will do just as much damage as the main damage dealer in your lane, so it is extremely hard to deal with. He's one of those champs that win hard, but also lose really hard as well. So Riot is getting very interesting on how they're doing their champions. We're making every HP item you buy and turning it into AD, so you have to play it the way we want you to play it. And then the whole restore health after taking damage, this is one of my favorite things, and I'll give you a little hint. If you buy Spirit Visage, this thing is absolutely absurd. It keeps you in fights and out on the battlefield for longer periods of time if you use it properly, and that'll allow you to apply more pressure, and that's your complete job as a support. If you take a little bit of damage, go hide in the shadows for a bit, heal up, and then go right back in and apply more pressure, get some kills, whatever. So his Q ability, my personal favorite, it's basically like another hook. I know they call it a harpoon, but it's a hook, all right? You can actually play it in many different ways. For example, you could play it like a singed and throw people above you or over walls to escape, or you can use it as a max range hook like a thresh and pull them back in, because it'll pull the same distance, but it's also a stab for some wave clear and an AoE ability as well, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1. You might think, oh, Buns, just always use it for hook every single time. That's not necessarily true, because sometimes you want to use the stab. It'll do a bit more damage, so if you're close up to him trying to get damage done, you'll find yourself using your hook probably maybe 70% of the time, the stab the other 30%. And the hook can be used in many different ways as well. Like I said, max range you can pull them in, or you can, my favorite, walk up to a wall, throw them over a wall, and then peace out. And something I always liked about Thresh was the enemy knows when you're hooking. It's very similar to Pyke because they'll see you charging it up, and keep in mind, you can hold this for a little bit of time and that will make the enemy shit their pants. So try to abuse this aspect of it. When it might not seem like a perk, use it as a perk. So his W is super cool. It works insanely well with his passive, and it's basically how you want to use it every single time. It's like an Evelyn passive. They'll be warned you're close by, and it'll really help with the playstyle you want to have as Pyke. Whether that's engaging from cool angles or getting away last second and juking people, like you can get really creative with it. And remember, it synergizes godlike with your passive, because the way your passive works is when you're out of vision of the enemy, then that's when the healing will begin to take place, and its W works perfect for that. Also, side note, Spirit Visage is absolutely broken with this plus his passive plus W. Just please buy. One of my favorite parts as well is the quick movement speed bonus you get from activating this, and this lasts over 5 seconds. So if you need to get to mid lane real quick, press W, run down river, and you'll be in mid in no time. Great roaming tool, great tool to get out of sticky situations, and just cool way to engage as well. It's kind of like a triple fecta. So his E is a dash, and then it'll follow up with a shadow, stunning everything in between that line. The amount of different plays you can do with this ability is insane. My personal favorite is you don't have to go directly to an enemy to use this. You can also use it as an escape tool, which people overlook a lot, and it makes it much more broken if you can use it as an escape and an engage as well. This ultimate makes you think that Pyke is not a support at all. Basically what the ability is, you will dash to them and do an execute amount of damage. If you get a kill, you'll have a reset on it and you'll have 20 seconds to do the same thing. Once that 20 second wears out, it'll go on cooldown. Pyke will get the amount of gold for the kill, and whoever most recently attacked that enemy champion will get the full gold as well. As Pyke support, you can be like, yo, fuck you, give me the kill, we both share the gold. The best you're gonna get when it comes to flinging someone with your EQ combo. Stealth in, drop my E, get the stun, and then hook him while he's stunned so you guarantee you hit it. Another one of my favorite combos to do with my Q is pretend this guy's low on HP. I would throw a hook and then preemptively ultimate so he flings right into my hook once it lands, guaranteed it's gonna hit. And it works pretty well. Just make sure they're in the execution range. And then if I were to combo that with my E as well, so I'd sneak in, get the stun, charge the Q, and then preemptive ulti like that. That's where it's a bunch of them coming together. Or if you want to just ultimate right off your stun, you would E in, stab, stun, R, they can't get away from it. They're in the execution range, they're done. So you get the reset on your ultimate and you're good to go. This is probably one of his most advanced combos, and there's a good chance you will fuck this up a lot. Let's see if I can get it first try. Basically, I'm going to E here, And then as this shadow follows me, I'm gonna flash over here to stun both this guy and this guy. So this is how it works. You walk up E and then flash last second so you get this stun and this stun. Pretty situational, hard to pull off. Focus on the other combos before you start messing around with this kind of stuff.